Welcome back to our next lesson, which is based on the more variables, where previously we learned about variables and data types. In this lesson, we will learn to perform some additional operations using variables. So, we can see there are more variables are there, like printing multiple variables, change the value of a variable, assign the value of one variable to another, select proper name variable names, create multiple variables in a single statement, use double type variables. These are the main important operations where additional operations are there. So we are learning to perform some additional operations. So using the variables, these are the variable operations are there. Some we will step by steps we will go and check out. Okay. First, print two variables. We can see here printing the two variables. First, let's try printing two variables. We can see here there are two variables are there. What is that? Float number 1, int number 2, where include stdio dot h int main is the main function. Open brace, in the open brace we can see that two variables, that printing the two variables. So return y to end the code. Just run the code. The output will be 45.79999967. Okay, this is the output which you will get when you run this code, where it's saying that printing the two variables. So output will be get. So here what is saying that printing the two variables. What are the two variables? One is float number 1, second is int number 2. However, the values of the variables are joined together in the output. Yes, as a result, it looks as if we are printing a single number 45.799999967, which is not desirable output. Yes, outcome. So here, when you print two variables, output is getting 45.79 something. So it's saying that it's look like if we are printing a single number, that is 45.79, which is not desirable outcome. Yes, जब हम दो नंबर्स को लेकर हम आउटपुट निकाल रहे हैं तो हमें डिजायरेबल यू कैन सी एफ इज फॉर द फ्लोटिंग. So floating, that's why there is a double quotation, sorry, double sorry, decimal point is there. Yes, why it is decimal point? Because here we are using the floating point. Yeah, floating number is also used. So they are saying that in we got 45.79 something instead of 45.8. Yes, why we need too lengthy? It's 45.79999. It will be easy if you get 45.8 output for our float variable. It because the computer uses a format that cannot accurately represent some decimal value, so the value is rounded off to the closest decimal values. It's saying that you can't get direct shortcut because हम देख सकते हैं कंप्यूटर कैसा है, मतलब वो एक फॉर्मेट में बन चुका है जो एक्यूरेट, जितना आपको चाहिए उतना ही मिलेगा. उससे मतलब आप 45.79 है, क्यों 45.79 मिल रहा, मुझे 45.8 मिलना ना, नहीं ऐसा नहीं है, क्योंकि कंप्यूटर एक फॉर्मेट में है that accurately means that cannot accurately represent some decimal values. Okay, we can see next point, next one topic, printing two variables with a space in between. Yes, we can simply insert a space between two variables to distinction their values in the output. Okay, see here we exactly we took the same value just to get the output. Is there any changes you are seeing? In the last class you saw that you can see here in the last class, this is a see 45.79999 space 67 is there, but when you print two variables there is no space. So here what they are adding the space so that we can get any changes in the floating, any changes in the variables. But only we can see here there is after 9 there is a space between 9 and 7. That's it. Why? Why there is space? Here it says that notice the following code in the above program. Printf, there is a F, there is a space. Okay, after F, percentage F, there is a space. Here they are saying there is a space after the format specifier percentage F. Hence, the float variable number 1 is printed with the space after it. Yes, and then the value of number which is printed after the space. They number 1 is printed with the space, which is number 2 is printed after the space. You can see here percentage f, there is a double quotation is there, but in double quotation you can see here after f there is a space. But when you see in the int, that is nothing but integer data type, percentage d is there, there is no space. That is the reason why the output is getting 45.79999 space 67. Okay, next, print variables in different lines. It's saying that we should print the variable in different lines. Okay, so here you can see for greater clarity you can print the variables in different lines. हमें दो वेरिएबल्स लेना है और उसको ऐसा प्रिंट करना है कि वो एक दूसरे से डिफरेंट लाइंस में रहना। तो उस चीज को मतलब उस चीज को हम मतलब स्पेस डिफरेंट लाइंस में लेकर आने के लिए हमें क्या स्लैश एन लेना है। इट सेज दैट इन सी प्रोग्रामिंग वी यूज द कोड स्लैश एन टू टू रिप्रेजेंट अ न्यू लाइन। Okay, so printing slash n will print new line. See here, you can see here in the code. Include std.h int main is the main function, as I said in the last classes. You can see here in the braces, two variables are taken. But when you printing the float, means first variable, after first variable there is a new line. Why it's saying that new line? Because we are adding a different line. It should not print together. Okay. After printf slash n, there is a printf percentage d, means it says that after printing a new line we will print the second variable. When you go and watch, or when you run, you can see there is a space is there. Okay, you can understand, I hope. Here 45 point, it is a floating point, 67 is the what, integer. अगर आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे, अगर आप यहाँ पे आप अगर यहाँ पे देखेंगे, अगर मैं यहाँ पे इसको हटा देती हूँ तो क्या आता है, what it will come, is there any line will come, different line, slash n will say that, see, it is together, but if you add slash n it will say that float number 45.8 is the 40.5 79 something is this, and int number 2 which is 67. That's it. It's about the what, printing variables in different lines. Okay, next, here they gave me a question. They are saying print three variables, where three variables कौन सा लेना अपन, they said create a program to print int, float and char variables. Okay, they are saying me to create one program that should be based on three variables. वो क्या रहना, three variables के ऊपर रहना, वो कौन से int, float और char के ऊपर रहना। तो हमें यहाँ पर कोडिंग बॉक्स दिए हैं, तो यहाँ पे हमें खुद बोले create int float and character variables. Make sure you delete the space before writing your code. Okay, we should delete this, and I have to what I should create a int. First is int number 1, space, what is the value, 1 not 1, semicolon. Next, create a float variable named number 2. Okay, what they are saying, float number 2. What is the value of the float? 86.99, semicolon. Then backspace. And what is it saying, that create a character variable named letter. So character is nothing but keyword char, letter. What is the variable named as a letter? Okay, space z. Why I am taking the single quote? Because character always consider in the single quote, so I am taking a z in the single quote. Okay, next, print variables in separate lines. So see here, I already in the last topic you have learned that there should be separate line, it seems, means printing the all three variables in separate lines using the slash n. Okay, now printf. What is the first one? This percentage d. Why I am taking? Because int always take the specifier as a percentage d. Okay, number 1. I hope you are getting. Enter. Now there should be a different line. How we will take the different line? Slash n. That's it. To make a different line, you have to take the slash n. Next, printf. Next to what you should take? Next you should take the float. That is nothing but specifier as a percentage of comma number 2 semicolon. Next, printing the line. Printf, different line we should take, semicolon. Why I am taking the semicolon? Because to end the statement there should be a semicolon. Every ending statement they consider a semicolon. So next one is printf char. So char specifier is C. Remember it. Char, percentage C is the specifier of the character. Here we have to take the letter. Why letter? Why? Because variable name is a letter. Because Z is what? It is a letter. Semicolon. Enter. Printf percentage D. Printf slash n. Semicolon. You can see here, for every number, every three variables, I have taken a different line in between them, so that whatever they have said, so it should be completely perfectly. So here expected output should be what? 101 as an integer, 86.98 something is floating number, and z is what? It is a character. Let's see how this working. Congratulations, you did it. It says that the expected output and your output is exactly same. Okay, this is the output we got from the program. So printing all three variables in separate line using slash n, we are getting what? Your output. यानी कि हमारा output क्या है? 101 है integer का, 86.9 floating number का, और z किसका है? Character का. Okay. Next, change the variable values. Okay, we will watch this next in the next video. uh, till now whatever I have explained, please go through that video, go through the topics, and if you have any doubt, if you wants to clear the doubt, means just comment a message in the comment, yeah, you can do comment. अगर आपको समझ में नहीं आया तो आप मुझे बता सकते हो। अगर मेरा कहीं तो गलती की हो तो जस्ट मीन्स आप नोट send me the note in the comment box. Till then, take care. Bye.